Azie midre obitiro cheche miba West Nile TV ni nevade meche LAZA baratisi andrebedo la pi midre asara charity ama mesunge yodi kulukulu diraka ayodi kulukulu rimalia ayodro vungonde Mother's Day enzizo Sukulu sini arua city adi ayoto avitandondo temuiri serene Egazi ni malia ode ajumania dika murua di fudri angu apa nirima yose amame sunga yonde madriare Ayodro vungonde diodu Uganda Mother's Day ni renjizu Ayodi sawa bene trazo angundundu malia de akuambu Kampala na mgongo nirimalia Uganda Mother's yenjizu de baba ni odi aite nirimeyose kawaka muanga irizuru ni opone fezo nirimeyose atamba Alfred Jawoke driori madriere ni Odu Uganda Mother's Day niri benji imbaza membodu nasi dili alifirikal rintoisemu Obia alifalu turuto ima adiliani ibe engazo angu Northern Uganda niria obidi imu pasi achaita niri maalia na mgongwa yechezu obia alifalu maadilia kari disidria diipie azini obi kari azidi maalia diipie ndi otutandondo di dilekai oturia dika kanisa maadilekai otuta yeria eyo agaiteza fezu dika yo alata niri Yopie azini pario tuzo bao muru deini na mgongo Anglican Shrine ya Odu Uganda Mother's Day niri benzi aitaba kalidniri Katolikaru dikaba kalidni na Anglicaniru baniodi lialifalo turuaro kalerodni towipi meselia lialifalo turuaro kalerodni aziribe dikaba kamuangani oponi fezu badi yodizu nirime yose atamva kari di Madritsepe President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ningovu omwenzi lenziriruni omudi Madritseria dika badleru kari desi ekileba politiki ni di basuru Madritseba di mazi pie endi omude ma otota Duyumola pepe obiedo ati pasi di drioru di lezu chazu na mgongwa omudi enjizu obiengaba angundundu malia di ipie angwe kile Kenya Tanzania azini Rwanda ripie enjizu tualuru omudi bangenzi ezita alari mawezasi dika eyo yeza ndundu aitani di ipie Robert Orombi ovupia di malia endi engapi nebi Anglican Diocese ya Beyo ewaru iniesu atidi maalia rimadria.
We left Nebi Diocese on the 17th of April, of May. So we arrived on Saturday. It was very marvelous. My team arrived when they were all vibrant. And up to now, what I thank God for is the mood in which my pilgrims are in. And we prepared them. So tomorrow is the final day. We are going to wake up at 3 a.m. By 4 is going to get us. We all agreed 4 a.m. to get us at the shrine where the celebration is going to take place.
Rombi mudile yozokini atide orodriro Anglicane yini bala kalisudini toyo dile de maalia Anglicane rode kalidini na dika Katolika rode kalidiniri badi bo di agbari aitaini rime yose oponi rienga kabaka muanga iruzurevo uduko tilie dipie menere asara charity pitualo Alfred Jawoke Egazi ni malia ode ajumania de amurua di ipie fudri amvua panir meyose drifuzadi agbari lezo agbatara amvua panir madriar meyo tozo Asianjuni mvezo angu di mahali armeyose atamvaja woke driori madriere ni. Giringiri angu wapani ajuman district ya refe ode angu nde mahali adiini imegata fezura. Ode de ife eimodu koti di drifuzazi ndra otule echozua gbatara gbazu eyo otuzu azini asianju ejizu angu eini rima alia. Atamva amanya abdu ovupi dileru otita di maalia ajuman district ya ribeyo angiri fepi ode ini fizu eyo ngringiri di maalia rimadia.
Ajumani Amoro youth efforts for peace support and stabilization in our path started from here. The humble beginning of this initiative is as follows. We are all troubled by the situation happening in Amoro, particularly in our path. As the youth from Ajumani district, we took it upon ourselves to see how we can intervene, particularly in de-escalating ethnic tensions among our people. It is our sole responsibility to have peace in the country. I will arrive to that. But so to speak, the crisis in our part is affecting each and every person. And because of this, we, the youth of Guatemala, felt strong. We want to have our voices heard, but we do not have the opportunity. We have not gotten the structure through which we can undertake this. Because of that, we started an informal approach by talking to our peers head-on, one-on-one, talking to ourselves to stop the ethnic tensions, to drop down our tempers. The next thing is we saw the number multiply together here. So when we started talking to agents to make sure that they distance themselves completely from the chaos, when we started talking that we should distance ourselves from unscrupulous men and women who may want to recruit we the youths to undertake trouble or to undertake chaos, we saw that that was yielding the Ajumani Amoro youth efforts for peace support and stabilization in our part. Why did we come on board? Or why do we think that we should be in existence? Like I did say earlier on, peace is a very fundamental pillar in our communities. But it's so unfortunate that we, the youths, are at the forefront of the conflicts. So we are saying to help with the conflicts.
Kumakes Thomas ovupi be yo dzipirio iasi bazabe rifuza denimu efikazeji angu apani rimadriara.
The youth of Ajumani and Amoro district since they get me at the office of the RDC and established the name of the 5 delegates from Amoro district, of which it gave me time to start communicating. And the first meeting we had at the Session Court, Mulu. Then today we are in the second meeting, and I believe the meeting will bear fruit, because what is happening in Apa is not so good. As the youth of Uganda, and we are the NRM cadres, we feel very, very, very unhappy of what is happening in Apa. And we believe if the government can take action to reduce or to harmonize the situation, I think that one will be better. That is the only thing I can say. Only that if we want this project to move well, we should not put politics. We should put politics aside. That is the only advice I can give you people.
Ataza ato aida ovupi dileru okuini atiak town councilari a imadi azini acholi o azutualu yongiringiriezu nyakumadriari kozuja.
I find this meeting is helping us in very many ways, because people in Acholi and Madi, they are meaning that we are warriors, but in fact we are not like that. This meeting helped me that we are going to sit down. If anything happen, we people we have to sit down, not to fight. And the communication I send there to our place there, as we the people of Amoro, We have to sit down if anything is going wrong, because all of us, we are people in Uganda. We don't mind of the, let us don't mind of the boundary. The issue of boundary is causing us to the problem for nothing. But in all, we are the people of Amoro, we are the people of Uganda, we are together, we mighty. We are all the same tribes. We have all our blood is red. So we have to be together.
Atamba Okoya Moses ovupi ogwe iru angwa Amurunia dika Lamogi sub-county ya Amuru district ya Renze yo bininze angwa paniri madria.
We are happy because we know the people of Amuro and the people of Ajumani, we had a lot of problem in Apa. So today we have come together. We wanted to stand and make sure we finish the issue of the tension between the people of Ajumani and the people of Apa and the people of Amuro. We know very well that there are people behind this. We, the youth of Amuro, we are really annoyed of the situation by now, and we wanted, if possible, to stand together with the youth of Ajumani. We look for the solution. We are very confident of the meeting that we are having today, that we may come out, the meeting we share will come out with the permanent solution for the problem. And we will also work very hard to find out the people behind the problem that we are having in Apa. As we know that our focus is on building peace between Ajumani and then Amoro. So we are asking other colleagues, those especially those one who are already at home, that they should stay calm. If they can wait for us, we are also reaching the grassroots so that we explain for them the friendship and the kind of welcome these people gave us in Ajumani. We are sure if we join hands together, we shall at least come out with something that everyone will appreciate. I want to take this opportunity to thank our 4th Division Commander for the support to this small gathering, and we are very sure that through him our security is at his hand. So
Egazini Malia, RDC Maendru, Obumai, Simon Peter, Yosawa Drifuza di Nirima Alia, Madi Azini Acholi di Baaloni, Dika Iobi Angu di Maalia di Odei Pie, Tie Chizutualu, Azingazutualu, Eini Ovuzu Karianzini Rile.
The people from Amor and the people from Altumani are different types of tribe. We have Acholi from the other side and we have Mali from the other side. Why should we belittle ourselves to a level of being primitive as defined by the British, that we group ourselves into tribes? What does it from? So the British use that to describe us, that a class or a group of primitive people who stay in the same condition and share the same resources. And I think they are not very far from our English definition of what a tribe is. And this is a true reflection. As youths, today I want to blow you, let's come out of that cage of being described as primitive people. Because we are not primitive. We should not classify ourselves by the British definition of being primitive people or being tribalistic to not help us. So from today, let's call ourselves Ugandans.
Ya dininga pale koko bani drifuza di otozoro yiku te drifuza di ta pale kona dipe bo di lezo ngeringere amvuma lokiri apa niri madria asianzu ejizo rese oduko tide dripe menere asara charity pitu alo.
And I think they are not very far from our English definition of what a tribe is. And this is a true reflection. As youths, today I want to blow you, let's come out of that cage of being described as primitive people. Because we are not
credibility. We should not classify ourselves by the biggest definition of being primitive people or being tribalists to not help us. So from today, let's call ourselves Ugandans.
Yadninga pale koko bani drifuza di otozoro yiku te drifuza di ta pale kona ipe bo di lezo ngeringere amvuma lokiri apa niri madria asianzu ejizo rese oduko tide dripe menere asara charit pitualo atamva onzima alan be. Asizo sukuru siniaru arua sitia di yoto avita ndondo di yezu tamu di seu. Tamu rido embodu kaldrini azia embato winirese di skulu ndondo arua sitia di ndozu yotozo ego nitane avita bermalia lezu yezu muke tamu irisirme yose amame esungo oduko tide engazo Benson Pastor Pevu Faris Majidi be.
Ukuru sini arundu arua siti adi sawa di malaya oturongbo urusi muzwa gati otizwa vita ndondo egatam devel di malaya ra odu koti esulere ndivine na sawa di malaya sukuru di divin sawa di malaya nzivle di yotu gerikondondo di isi eidi muzwa gati otizwa vita ndondo di malaya ra beni egatam irivle di malaya sukuru anzi dinga mwagati otie vita ekle ongu njuza malaya mopiro kuine di dika vita ndondo di pietu aloro amanya tira sukuru ndondo di malaya amesu dio nekinikin sukuru di sawa di malaya nzivle di yotu eini muzogati utizu di tamu di malia beni dileka sukulu azidi ivlendu di achadivini kini sawa di malia yanzi ivle di yotu geri kondundu di isira nchozo posuzu beni.
We are set really to continue with our learning activities because we have set for ourselves a target that by a certain time we should be able to, especially for the candidate classes, complete the work which is expected of them so that they embark on revisions. And then also as a school, we have done our best to make sure that, especially for the senior 4 candidates, what is required for their registration was completely done. Apart from academics, this term we also have other co-curricular activities such as netball. We did ball games 1 where our school emerged the winner in this region of West Nile, and we represented West Nile at the national competition. In second term, we'll have the netballs, which will be majorly done by the girls, and then we have softball or volleyball, then we have athletics, and then we have MDD. As far as Mbara SS is concerned, programs have already been drawn to make sure these activities are scheduled. And then we also have science fair at the school level. We're already preparing, and then on 14th we shall have the city competition. Later that will answer us to regional science fair competition.
Apart from academics, we also have the co-curriculum activities, and this term we're preparing for sports and games. We actually have athletics, which will soon come, and then we have netball competitions and many others that usually are planned accordingly. This term we're also expected to have MDD competitions, and we are ready and preparing for that as well. We also have associations and movements in this school, and these associations involve others religious. We have the YCSs, we have the SU also here in school, and then we have those that deal with health, environment, and you find all these occupy the girl's child, and therefore they're able to perform better because they get with real challenges. They're exposed to understand what goes on in the community through these movements and associations and many other co-curriculum activities that they are involved in.
Want to excel in these sporting activities for the reason in ball game 1, students were able to reach to the quarterfinals, especially the boys category football. They reached to the quarterfinals with St. George College on Batse. They missed narrowly, and we want to also prepare them for this ball game too. Lessons already going on. Otherwise, if you look at the turn up at the school we have already over 90%, because we have a population of over 450. Then this out of this 90% reported actually they already at the school. We expect just less than 30 or 20 students to report to finish up with the population or the enrollment of this school. Otherwise, I want to call upon the parents who have not sent in their children to, because for us we don't waste time. That the first week is for cleaning or what that may not happen with us. This is term 2, which is full of work. They must involve themselves in the activity of academics, and they also the ball game activity. Those who are good in sporting activities, they must practice it, because it is one of the ways of excelling also in the education system. Once you are performing well in sporting activity, it can also you can move and even in other parts of the country.
Arakalata mirvler matibazi ndadudu alusi embodu kaliri neazia embatu evler malia diker dinga udu kalero tunoromi di sukulu anze di ini chozo ndondo di ezura odu kote dire otopi di cabinet ripi midrio la zandure maliari rusi mionve matamva farish majidi tu alrora ku Benson Pastore be
amadia siyo la zalo baratisi andure barepe mi adri TV minir magaya muzud lo titando ndo de erezo andore ne adrezo matas de inirle ba menzire si alase ba mafudika druse tede la pe minire asara charity e